Hello everybody, and welcome to this animation tutorial I decided to make because we hit like 3 years on my YouTube channel, so yay. My name is Izzy, but you might know me as Izzy's Internet or Didzy's Internet if you have seen that channel. But with that introduction out of the way, let's get into the tutorial. The apps that you'll be needing in this tutorial is Ibis Paint X and Alight Motion. So, yeah. But before, you're like, alright, well, let's get into animating. No, we're not doing that. We need to make a body sheet first. So, what we have to do is go into Ibis Paint and just go to the gallery thing, and we're gonna choose to animate Strawbs, because why not? So yeah, this is Strawbs here, and she's like awesome and stuff, and you can see that there's like a whole bunch of parts. So what you're gonna need to do is to save all of these parts. So yeah, let's just do that. And, okay, so some of you guys may be wondering, but Izzy, how do I save all the parts? Well, if you're new to Alight Motion, then just follow on what I'm doing. So basically I have a whole bunch of random parts here. We're gonna make them all invisible, because, yeah. Okay, or don't make all of them invisible. Alright, so this is the first leg. What you're gonna need to do now, click this little button thingy. It should get you to these little thingies. You need to hit save image. Make sure that it's transparent, because if it's not transparent, it's gonna look bad while animating. Like really bad. And then hit OK, and just continue to do that for the rest of your body parts. And soon enough, you will do everything good. And yeah, I don't really have that much to say, so just yeah, just enjoy this time lapse of me just doing all this stuff. Sorry, this is like unscripted. Now that you did that, we can finally get on to animating. So guess what? Goodbye, Ibis Paint. It's been a pleasure, sir. Oops. Okay. So yay! Now you can go on to Alight Motion. No, I don't want to. It's okay. There we go. Okay. So when you get into Alight Motion, you're gonna find a whole bunch of things. This is home. This is tutorials. The green button, we'll get there in a minute. This is projects. Basically, this is everything that I've ever animated on here. Well, kind of, in a way. But, yeah, and templates. Yeah, so the green plus, or not the green plus, the plus that's surrounded in green. You know what I mean, this one. Yeah, you just click that, choose any format that you want. I'm gonna do this one because I like squares. 60 is like the most that you can do. So, yeah, this is basically what I do. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to rename your project. Just name it, I mean, right now, we can just, no, that's no, wait, that was right. Yeah, because I don't know how to spell. Yeah, there we go, and let's add some spice to it. Okay, now we hit create from scratch, and it shows you this again. And no, okay. So we're here at this blank thing, and you can edit the title here too. But okay, so first of all, we're gonna need a song, or just like a video of some sort. I don't know. So let's go ahead and grab that first. Okay, so I have my audio, but how do we put it in here? Okay, so that is pretty easy. Go to media, get your audio, and hit the plus, and boom, you just got your audio. But you don't want this to be seen, so this little eye here, click it, and boom, and here's the audio itself that I'm gonna be using.
Honey, how much more you notice something that you can't see? A whole garden of flowers and my name etched on a rock. All this could have been avoided, all I wanted was to talk. Now I've been appointed as your new king, I decree that it's too late to start caring about me.
Okay, so a little thing that I like to do before my animations is have a little text that starts everything off. So let's do that. Go to text and kind of just put whatever you want in here. And yeah, so notice something that you can't see. And there. Okay, so now if we go to alignment, we can go to the center area. And for color, I normally go with black at first. And for font, I uploaded all of these. I normally do Starboard, if you know me. And let's go to info now and click hit or fit composition area. So yay. So let's actually animate the text now. Okay, so I think it's time to introduce you to keyframes. Keyframes are these little thingies. You can just click one and stuff. They're essential for animation, basically. And what you're gonna want to do is, you see this part, oops, you see this area over here, and just go to this one and add some keyframes. Like right here is good, and this little area part, just kind of make it smaller. And boom. Wow, so fun. But that's kind of boring, so we have to add graphs, obviously. Graphs are these little thingies. So you click on it and go here. And boom. That is so much more animated. Okay, so now here's a cool thing that you can do. So, let's just choose like a random place. Right here should be fine. Yeah, okay, right here. Okay, so actually go to color and fill, place 2 keyframes, and you're gonna go here, and you can actually make this a different color. So now it will do this. Cool, right? And then just add another one of the graphs. Yeah. And now we are done with this text. So let's go on and animate straws. Okay, so I did a little something off screen where I made straws a second asset. So yeah, I realized that might be mandatory. So easy, just add your parts in, and I mean, hopefully you know what to do. Alright, so now let's go on to actual straws animation. We finally prepped her up, so let's start this process. So there's a couple things that you can do to make your life a whole lot easier. First of all, this thing that my thing is on, yeah, just you can pull it like this, and you can also just zoom in and zoom out. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, click just like any one of the legs and go to move and transform, and what we need to put here is a pivot point. So I'll show you how to make that. So if you see the move layer thing, it just says swipe here to move layer. We don't want that. So what we're gonna do is click this layer button twice, or well, just like another time, and it should say swipe here to move pivot point. That's what we want. So just get the pivot point where you want it, and do that for the other leg. So just tap it, tap this thing again, and move your pivot point. And yay! Now you're gonna want to, oh no, what did I just do? You're gonna want to do that for the rest of the parts, just so that it looks more natural. Because if you spin this just like by itself, it's gonna look like this, and you don't want that. We don't want straws to just be decapitated. No, like, no. But hey, look, with the pivot point, we don't have to worry about that, because if we just easy peasy lemon squeezy, just kind of put it right here. We don't have to worry about Straub's arm being like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit that pivot point, but you get the gist of it, basically. So, I'll see you later when I finish with this. Okay, so I finished with all the parts, and I just realized that, we need the arms to actually be, on, like, the arm layers to be on top of, like, the actual face layers. So, let's, teach you about that, or how to move layers. So, here, these three ... things, these are how you move layers. You're gonna need, whoa, I'm so sorry, I have a little bit of a cough, but, yeah, what you need to do, just hold those, and just drag it up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now when you rotate it, which I'll teach you how to do in a second, unless if you already figured out. Boom. So, yeah. So, let's get started on actually, like, rotating this. We're gonna have to, yeah. Okay, so you're at your swipe here to move layer thing. Literally just move one right below it, and yeah, just move this circle thing, and boom, you just moved your, yeah. This is pretty easy, so I don't really think I have to explain this part, but here's something cool to do. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do for my animation. So do you see how it displays like the little time thing? Well, yeah, you can click it and that'll be like a little time mark save thingy, and you can do that if you're like, oh, I want my keyframe to be here and here, so you can do that. So yeah, good for planning and stuff. So I'm gonna do that and then we can animate. I said that like 500 times, but that's a-okay. Okay, so this is completely optional, but I made the starting position for strobes, which was 150 degrees and negative 150 degrees. But once again, you don't have to do that. So let's get started on animating, shall we? Now, so like I said before, keyframe, and now what we're gonna do, just move this to your liking. I'm gonna move it up to 30 degrees. So yay, so now it's like this. But once again, that's kind of boring, so always add graphs to make it look more awesome and epic. Yeah, that's good. So we're done with this little area. So cutesy. And now we're gonna go on to these, where keyframe. So we're gonna have these two keyframes, and what I'm gonna do, slowly just drop it a little bit, then get a keyframe here, drop it a little bit, and put a keyframe here, and then drop it a little bit. Okay, so now we have like, but that's not good, right? So instead of doing, actually I might do that. Hold on. And this is all about experimenting. So just, I'm doing what I think is cool, or what I think best suits my animation. So let's try this. I don't really like that. So we can try this one. And yes, you can move these. These are movable. You can literally make, well, I mean, almost anything, basically. Alright, so let's try this. I don't know. You know what? It's good enough. Alright, so that's good. That's good. Alright, cool. So let's go into this little area. Add a keyframe and add another keyframe. And this time I'm gonna make it go like this, negative 15 degrees, because I feel like it, and yeah. And then just simply add a graph to your liking. I'm just testing some things. Yeah. I always like this graph. It's cool. So, now, here's something that we're gonna do. On this thing, we're actually gonna change assets. So what we're gonna do is simply split this and go to color and fill, go to select media, and get your second asset and just I don't know why it rotated like that, but whatever. And there you go.
Now I've been
Boom! Flashbang. And don't worry, we'll add a better transition later. But for now, we're just gonna group these things. But Izzy, how do I group these things? Yeah. Okay, well, that's actually really simple. It's almost like how we did the line thingies, except you have to look on the other side, where the eyes are. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, see? And literally just click right beside the eye, and it'll get this green highlight. Just click those two, and hit group. Yay! Now they're grouped together. If one goes, the other goes too. And yes, you can actually see that. you know what? Just never mind. But yay! We did this now. We're learning so much.
now I've been a boy.
Whatever, it's a little noticeable, but it's okay. So yay! Now we get to do regular straps. Yeah, this is all lore, by the way. Except the title now. If you haven't noticed, it's been changing. So, might want to go through the video and look at all the titles that were there. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get back on track to this. Let's, do this straps area. And soon enough, I will show you how to move facial expressions. Okay, so for this part where it changes like assets, I decided that I want to do a little something else where it kind of like there's like a shape here and then it changes. So that's what I'm gonna do here. But yeah, so we're just gonna use the move tool, put a keyframe, put another keyframe, just do this real quick, and so it's gonna start here, and then it's gonna go into a straight line over here, so now it's like this. Okay, so now what you want to do, obviously add a graph. Yeah, I like that. So now we have to do the same thing but with the assets. So we're gonna just do this, and we're gonna go to the assets, go to info, and hit edit group. Okay, so remember what I said, just like don't do it, okay? Instead, you're actually gonna want to put this first asset just with no keyframes, so just put it under and put your second asset with keyframes above. Just make sure that this first keyframe is on like 0, and then this last keyframe is on 100, and then yay. So yeah, and that's how I did this little part over here. Yeah, there you go. So cool. Anyways, I think you know what time it is. Face expression time. Finally. So with this area, we're not done with it yet. Actually, we're gonna be right here when it's like around the middle, and we are going to split this, like the eye. Okay, So yeah, you're gonna want to split it and change it with a different eye. So let me just go get the second eye real quick. Okay, I'm back with the second eye. Okay, so here's how to input it. So just go to your second split layer, go to color and fill, and you should see, like, if you're not on it already, oh no, what am I doing? Okay, but it should say select media. What you want to do, just hit this thing and it'll take you to all your things. And hey, look, sunflower seed, and the other one's asset, Minty. Oh yeah, and ore is here too, I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and get the eye, and just, I don't know what happened there. But hey, there we go. We got our second eye. I guess it doesn't really matter. We don't have to tween it. At least, not for now. And, don't group these just yet, because we still have to do more things with the eye. But, yeah, this is what we have so far. So, yay. Okay, it's eye tweening time, guys. Alright, so basically, first off, I'm pretty sure you know the drill. Let's go ahead and split this eye layer by just going here and this solid thing, and boom. Change this, go to color and fill, go to the star thing, and I have to get my things. There we go. Don't mind the random screen rotations. I have no idea on why they're there. But anyways, yay. But we don't want to keep it like this. We want it to be animated. So, yeah, like, we don't want to have intense strobes blinking, okay? That's not what we want. It looks like she's trying to send help. That's not what we're trying to do. Even though in her lore, she is trying to get help. Anyways, alright, let's go ahead and go to effects. Wow. The thing that looks like a firework. Hit add effect. And wow. But how do you know which one to choose? That's easy. For me, scale assist is like right here. But you can also use this search bar or just find it somewhere in here. There it is in move and transform. But yeah, just hit standard settings and there you go. So if it doesn't show a keyframe for you automatically, you just have to move the little scale thing and the keyframe will show. So yeah, and then you just do that, and now it's animated kind of in a way. Also, make sure to move your pivot point to like the bottom of the eye, so now it's like going down. Yay. And just repeat the process with this one. Effects, add effect, scale assist, move it around a little bit, get your keyframes. And for this one, it's a little bit different because you don't want your second keyframe to be doing the motion. You want your first keyframe to be doing it. And boom. Hold on though, let me get my pivot point. There we go. So much better. Alright. But let's add some graphs. So what I normally do is I'll have one going up and then one going like out. I don't know if that makes any sense. But okay, so this one's up and this one's like out, I think. Yeah. And now she's blinking, not like the help blink, or at least the help blink is a little bit more animated.
Caring about me.
Yay! And just like that, you are finished with Strawb's animation. So let's go ahead and see what we have so far.
Buddy, how much more you notice something that you can't say? A whole garden of flowers and my name etched on a rock. All this could have been avoided. All I wanted was to talk. Now I've been appointed as your new king. I decree that it's too late to start caring about me.
I forgot to mention to group the eyes now, but now that we have that out of the way, we can finally go on to backgrounds, because I mean white is pretty lame. So I'm gonna go with like a background I did a little while ago. So let's just see which one. I'm probably gonna do the bang 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 trend one. Yeah. There we go. It's so beautiful. It matches her so well. So, now we don't have to have this be black anymore. I just wanted it to be that, because our background was white. But, now we can do, like, some sort of pink, I guess. I'll do it like this.
Now I've been
Yeah, good enough. So, yeah. And obviously, since you know me, we're making the text white. And then we're making this background black. Yay!
Buddy,
I love
how much more you
this
notice something
style,
that
I
you
guess.
can't say?
Okay, but now the red looks weird. So, yeah. And as you can see, I am making changes with my animation. So, yeah, just know that if you see something that's like wrong or like you want to fix it, then don't be afraid to fix it. It's okay. So anyways, now that we have our animation done, we have to export it. Wait, the title, oh. You like jazz? I mean, kind of. I'm gonna name this. That's not how you do it. There we go. Oh. Strawb's lore. Kinda. There we go. So, yay. But there's also something else that you can do that I'm not gonna do, which is, you can crop out the Alight Motion watermark, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot about something really important. I'm surprised that I forgot about this. We need our watermark. So yeah, if you don't have a watermark, then you can just skip this part, I guess. But if you have a watermark, just put it in the corner. Make sure that it's your most toppest layer, if that makes any sense. Put it there. Lower the opacity. And there you go. Now you are completely done with your animation, and you can export it. And for me, it's saying to watch an ad. So, yeah. Okay, so whenever your project is done, like uploading and stuff, it'll take you to this. It's pretty obvious on what to do. Just hit save. I already saved it already, but you're gonna want to click this. And over here, you can also review your beautiful animation that you made. It's so beautiful. Oh yeah. And you're so ready to post it. and hopefully you know how to post things, because I'm not going over it. But yeah, you're done. After all of that work, you're done. And want to know how to make body sheets, maybe, if you don't know how to already, or how to just like draw like me? Well, I mean, maybe stay tuned. I might do another tutorial when one of my other channels gets to like 100 subs. I mean, who knows? But yeah. The short is gonna be on my other channel, 𝓘𝔃𝔃𝔃𝔃𝔃internet. So if you want to check it out, you can. Anyways, I have had some bloopers. So if you want to stay, you can watch them in time. And yes, play through your animation that you did, because you did. Yeah. The apps that you will be needing for this tutorial is IBIS Paint X and Alight Motion. Oh goodness. Called a body sheet. And that's where IBIS Paint X comes in. So if we just click this over here, this, oh shoot, whoops. No, I have to start this whole thing over again. It's so good. Hey 𝓘𝔃𝔃𝔃𝔃𝔃, yo. Hi. Hey, what's up? My dog died. Or something good happened. I guess I'll click. Let's see what happens when you click this. Oh, yeah, oh. 𝓘𝔃𝔃𝔃𝔃's feeling a little silly today.